myself so I don't forget. Fly me out there with you, Gemini. We can do a mukbang together. I can't with you. What happened to Demon Doll? He behind the curtain. He's in timeout after the stunt he pulled yesterday, which I still gotta clip that shit and put it up because what the fuck. Bobby Joe, if you in here, can you send me that clip so I can put it up on the stream? Yeah, if y'all missed that shit, if you weren't here yesterday, we got the damn haunted doll is possessed and the motherfucker try to kill. Actually, let me just do it this way. Let me search Bobby Joe in the BBU Discord. If y'all are not in the BBU Discord, get your Sadie Gang memberships, get your Zoe Gang memberships on Becky's, and the Discord gonna be open. The BBU Discord is opening most likely tomorrow. Okay, here's the damn clip I need. I'll just play it right from Discord. Fuck it. Here we go, y'all. This is on my motherfucker. Can y'all hear?
So we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with some BBU. Good old Gemini had had a good all, thumbnail, everything. It wasn't real. He wasn't leaving the BBU. He just wanted some attention. Did it work? I guess it did. I guess it did work out. Wasn't bad, I guess. He had some money. I think he wanted money, but and I guess he's doing an IRL stream on Wednesday, so that should be interesting for people who want to see an IRL stream. I'm not sure if he's gonna do it. He says he will, but we'll see what happens. Let's move on to Becky, I guess. Or I guess wrong. If you're not aware, Becky actually took down her stream. Unless it pops back up, and if it does, I'll go through and cover that. But yeah, as we currently speak, right now, Becky's stream is completely down. So instead of talking about Becky's stream with really just a low energy and ooh, those views. I guess it's a good time to look at the overall views of the BBU. And yeah, it's been a while since the last time I took a look at this. It has not been looking good, right? The last month alone, it's just not been looking the best, right? Sporadic number, anywhere between close to 600 to less than 600 to around 4. Now I believe the ones with these are the result of the whole drama. Anytime there's a high number, it's usually the result of the drama between them and the LCU, right? So obviously, this right here, LCU. Same thing right here. Now I think there is a date that is missing. I don't believe there was. No, yeah, there was a stream. Yeah, there was a stream, and obviously there was a day after, and then boom, her little stream, right, her little things she did, and then she came back Monday, right? This was Saturday because she took a couple days. Yeah, sounds about right. And the last 2 days, I guess for a return stream, that doesn't look too bad, but the numbers were dropping. And here we are now, where they have now gone half. Where at one point, you could say a month ago, her views were extremely high. If I can get a good accuracy of last month, her views were high. When she did her return stream and everything, she had up and close to 1,000. Now she's just at a quarter of that, or even less, right? We're going by her lowest. But let's look at money, right? I guess in money they've been doing good. Where they lost in, you could say where they falter in views, they made up in money. That's a fair assessment, right? But even then, when we compare, this day was due to that whole incident, right? Right. Now you may be asking, how long was Becky's stream? Her stream was a good 2 hours. No, I lie. It was a good hour and a half. He was gonna cut it at an hour, but good old Dick Gemini, being the loyal employee, kept her going for another hour and a half. So if she would have went for 2 hours, she she wasn't making money. And hey, Becky, as you told Roxy, have fun, to your audience of like 10 or 13. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, I understand that you're a bigger name than Roxy, but not by much. You're not doing so well, are you? You're not doing well yourself, right? Right? You barely even cracked 500 this whole month, right? Right, we're at the beginning, right? You did a good job here, but remember, YouTube is taking 30%, right? So remember, if YouTube taking 30%, that 900 isn't 900, and that 400 isn't 400, and that 75 isn't 75. Unless YouTube, unless Playboy is taking all the money now, you're not doing well yourself. Remember how you were kind of mocking people for their low viewership and their low donation? Well, how does that make you feel now? It doesn't feel good, does it? Now that the opposite is happening to you, low views and low donation. Now, to be fair, donations aren't everything. Views may not be everything, but it just makes you look bad. It just makes you look bad when when you just went on a whole tirade on Roxy and all these people, and yet you yourself are not doing the hottest. I wonder where you stand now. Oh, pretty bad. Pretty bad. And honestly, watching that stream was pretty sad. I'm not going to. I watched it. And you know what? As I was watching it, I was watching Dalmatian Dog. Who was, he may not be getting a lot of views, may not be getting much donation, but at least he put in some effort. You, Becky, you're not doing much. You're very pitiful right now as we speak. But hey, it is what it is. Everything is subjective, right? Oh boy. If she ever brings the stream back up, I'll probably cover it again. But as we currently speak, it's nowhere to be found. But till next time, God bless.